This is one of the greatest eating experiences of all time. And guess what? You can do it at home. That's all you need to know. So today we're making Korean barbecue. Wow, a beautiful time to be alive. You can just get a little hot plate, you put it in the center of the table, you've got all these marinated meats and accoutrements, sauces, vegetables, crunchy bits, salty, spicy, sweet, everything you could possibly want. This is one of my most favorite ways to eat. I love going out and doing this, and I thought, I wanna do this at home, and I feel like it's pretty easy, and I know how to marinate the meats and do all that stuff. You just need the grill, right? Went on Amazon, got myself a little tabletop grill, and it was done and done. Of course, you can do this outside with an actual grill, or you can do it in a pan, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the point is, you need to do this, or at least enjoy watching me make it. So with all that being said, let's make this, shall we? Making Korean barbecue at home is a funny thing. Instead of spending the majority of your time cooking, you actually spend it prepping. Let's begin with Papa's meat. For both the bulgogi and kalbi, you'll use the exact same marinade, which is as follows. Get a medium-sized bowl. This is Vikram's favorite because it's see-through. Oh, how nice, haha. Add a quarter cup or 55 grams of brown sugar, a pinch of ground white pepper, 4 teaspoons or 18 grams of toasted sesame oil, 4 tablespoons or 48 grams of mirin, 3 tablespoons or 64 grams of honey, 1 Asian pear that's been peeled, cored, and blended until completely smooth and pureed. Half a cup or 120 milliliters of soy sauce, 6 cloves of garlic finely chopped, mix it together till combined, then stir in 6 green onions thinly sliced. Lovely. Now get yourself 3 pounds or 1 1/3 kilo of ribeye sliced as thinly as you can. Now ideally you want it sliced from a whole prime rib, which is what I did. To that sliced beef, add 3/4 of your marinade. Now separately, get yourself 4 cross-cut short ribs, and optionally you can slice those in half to keep your grill from becoming more overcrowded than a parking lot outside of Walmart. Add those to your remaining marinade, then cover those bad boys with plastic wrap and let them marinate for 15 minutes at room temp or in the fridge overnight. Next, pork belly. Listen, you can't have a Korean barbecue without some pork belly. So to a small bowl, add 2 green onions thinly sliced, then finely chopped, followed by the juice of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons or 40 grams of gochujang, 2 tablespoons or 42 grams of honey, 2 tablespoons or 36 grams of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of toasted sesame oil. Give that a little mix till homogeneous and peak. Then to that, you'll add 2 pounds or 900 grams of skinless pork belly that's been cut into 1/3-inch thick slices. Please try to keep these slices as even as you can. Freezing the pork belly for 20 minutes will make it easier to cut if you have a dull-ass knife. Anyway, mix in your belly till thoroughly coated, cover, and marinate for the same amount of time as your bulgogi and kalbi. Now let's talk accoutrement. Bing, bang, boom, bop, bow. Look at all that. All of them are unbelievably easy. First, steam rice. Look, wash rice before you cook it. Full soak and drain 3 times, rice cooker, 1-to-1 ratio, water to rice. Use the finger test if you're a baddie, and press the on button. Now, ganja potatoes. Oh, sweet, spicy potatoes that sing to me sweet nothings that make me cry tears of beef fat. Get a 12-inch skillet, hot over medium heat, add in just enough vegetable oil to coat the bottom of the pan, then add 1 pound or 450 grams of baby potatoes cut into 1-inch chunkaroonies. Season those to taste with salt, toss again, and just let those bad boys saute till they begin to pick up some nice crispy golden brown on a few sides and begin to just soften a little. Then add 1 tablespoon or 9 grams of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of mirin, 2 tablespoons or 36 grams of regular soy sauce, 2 tablespoons or 36 grams of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons or 14 grams of honey, and a splash of water. Toss that to mix and coat, let that come up to a simmer, reduce the heat to low and light simmer, tossing occasionally for 8 to 10 minutes or until all of the braising liquid has been reduced and you have a nice, beautiful lacquer on your potatoes. Something about these potatoes are so seductive and tantalizing to the eyes, so you better believe it's gonna do something to your mouth too. Next, yum yum cumbers. Get yourself 1 seedless English cucumber, cut that into 1/2-inch coins, score each of those coins in a crosshatch pattern on just one side, cut into quarters, pop it into a medium-sized bowl, season generously with salt, let those sit for 5 minutes, then drain the water that's extracted from them, give them a light rinse, and drain once more. Now, to those cukes, add 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of spicy chili crisp, the zest of 1 lemon, as well as the juice of that lemon. Stir and season to taste with salt or mushroom soup base powder if needed or desired. Look, the mushroom soup base was an unhinged move on my part, but I went with it and didn't regret it. Not mandatory though. To finish this, let's talk sauces. First, samjang sauce. This stuff is the glory of all glories in the sauce world. In a medium-sized bowl, add 1/2 cup or 103 grams of gochujang, a 1/3 cup or 113 grams of honey, 3 tablespoons or 42 grams of toasted sesame oil, 2 tablespoons or 22 grams of toasted sesame seeds, 3/4 of a cup or 150 grams of doenjang, a Korean fermented soybean paste, 4 green onion thinly sliced, 5 cloves of garlic grated. Give that a mix until thoroughly combined and thank yourself. Next sauce, sesame garlic, which is literally just 3 cloves of garlic grated, 1 tablespoon or 11 grams of flaky salt, and a 1/4 cup or 52 grams of toasted sesame oil. Mix and you're welcome. welcome, it's fantastic. Assembly time. Now look, you could use an outdoor grill or just chill outside with the homies and some beers, or you can use one of these tabletop Korean barbecue grills, which is super dope. The link's in the description for the one I'm using, and no, I'm not affiliated with them, but this thing really is dope. Now begin laying out your spread of samjang sauce. Just plain old toasted sesame seeds, garlic sesame oil, your gamcha potatoes, cukes, crispy nori snack, Boston lettuce separated for lettuce cups, your rice, kimchi, kalbi, pork belly, bulgogi, pop that grill into medium high, and guess what? Let your guests do the god-dang work. Literally just pop your desired meats on, sear them flipping often until cooked through and nicely brown to your desire, and eat them however you want. You can immediately dunk it into a sauce to cool it off so it sucks it all up in there. You can lay it on some rice, put it in a lettuce cup, eat it how your heart guides you to eat it. But better yet, let's taste test and see how to really do this right.
Woo! And we're still cooking in the tasting? Come on! One of my favorite meals of all time right now. Your Super Bowl chicken wings is what you want. Holy. First off, the bulgogi. I want to say this is like my third or fourth time making it. Single-handedly the best bulgogi I've ever put in my mouth. Tender, juicy, succulent, fatty. It doesn't even need these sauces. That being said, my God, pork belly too. Come on, bro. I gotta get to the side dishes. A little gamja potato. Tender, fluffy, it's got that nice potato waxiness that you like, but it's covered in sweet soy umami glaze. And it'll have you saying, not umami, omami. See, if you have your own individual bowl, you just grab what you want. Little rice, mix that in with all the fat dripping.
God damn!
But you don't have to go rice bowl. You could make a little lettuce wrap, boop bop beep. But what I like to do, crispy nori. It's literally the snack pack. Rice, pork belly. Oh, Josh, I don't have one of these. If you wanna have a great time, get it. If you don't wanna get it, use a grill outside. It's fine. If you are gonna enjoy something tasty and beautiful, it's gonna be this right here. You wanna know what else is tasty and beautiful? B-roll.